second edition of VOD Dubai International Jewellery Show with the new concept that we just introduced last year, when for the first time we merged the previous Vicenza Oro Dubai, that was a B2B show, and the Dubai International Jewellery Week, that was a B2C show. So the big change happened last year with merging B2B and B2C. It's not kind of mixing two different things, but it's kind of going with the market needs, because actually we have trade companies that are also interested in meeting the consumers, not only to sell, but also to understand which are their specific requirements. Then at the same time we have the big retailers, mainly from UAE, that are also interested in meeting the buyers from the region, because they have the capacity to serve them for small orders also. So the vision for this show is to become the hub of the entire region in terms of networking for the jewellery industry. The pillar that we set last year is successful in our view, so we are going to put all of our effort in this direction. The show has two different souls. One is a trade area and the other is trade and retail. So as you can see, trade is everywhere. The trade area is where mainly manufacturer and machinery producer, packaging, so this kind of exhibitor that usually are dealing only with trade people. But in the trade and retail area you find people that are used to do trade but also retail. Actually, with this format we are able to satisfy the needs of the entire supply chain, with the buyers coming from the entire region, but also from CIS countries and subcontinent like Pakistan. And they are able to place order to the manufacturer for big volumes, but also to source little quantities from the retailer. Speaking about designer is something very important as of now, and this year in Dubai International Jewellery Show we have several places where you find designers, because we have an area that is in partnership with 55-57 where we are hosting independent and emerging designers. Then we have a project run by the MCC, that is the Dubai Design Academy. And we also have a Kelada, that is a project run from the local ministry that is supporting the design of ladies with special needs. And also we have a competition for children designer between 10 and 16 years that are supposed to design a pendant inspired to the happiness. And the best ones won the possibility to participate in a workshop in 55-57 studios. And today itself at 5 o'clock we will have the prize giving to select the winner of this competition. So it will be a very young designer, but definitely we think that the fresh minds of children can provide something very interesting. Actually, the industry is struggling with a market situation that is not the best ever. So everyone is looking at something new to move the water. And we think that only the new designers are able to set that sparkle in the market to create something really new. The watch market is something very close to the jewellery, so we are having a look at this opportunity, but we will really start working on this once we are sure that we would be able to deliver a project that is sustainable with the quality of our show. Marketing of our show is divided in two different parts. One is the marketing that we do to promote it in the trade community, and the other part of the marketing is the one that we focus for the consumers. The trade marketing requires more kind of networking, and we run a road show in the entire region, in the CIS countries, in Pakistan, in North Africa, in many countries. We go directly and we meet people, we speak with buyers, we invite them to come to the exhibition, we show them the profile of our exhibitor, and we see that this is working very well. This year we also added some more efforts to invite buyers from Central Africa, and we succeed with having 25 buyers coming from there. And exhibitors are very happy about this because the African market is a very high potential market, but is still a bit difficult to reach. So taking buyers from that part of the world is a very value added for exhibitors. So for trade, we try to create business opportunities for our exhibitor. As for the consumer, we are in love with the digital marketing, so we are focusing our marketing with social media and all the digital tools that are available. We focused our investment nearly 80% on digital, and we are very happy on this because we strongly believe that in the future all the marketing for consumer will be run through this platform. India is one huge market, and the Indian exhibitors are the wider participation that we have in our show, since India is on top on the countries attending our show. Indian exhibitors come here because they see the opportunity to benefit from the most of the variety of the visitors, because Dubai is a very international city and they can meet consumers from everywhere in the world for the consumer part of the show. While for the trade part of the show, as I told before, it's very important for them to be here so that they can easily get in contact with buyers coming from the subcontinent in itself, but also from Africa. Because we know that Indian players are already well established here in the region, but Dubai show is not a destination show, it's a hub show. So when they attend Dubai, they don't only have to look at Dubai as destination, but all the countries that can pass through Dubai.